Celebrity Every Day 26. The Far Side is famous for taking the mundane and twisting it fit into the topsy-turvy world dreamed up by Gary Larson. And the imagination and wonder of the circus offers plenty of material. From the treatment of animals in circuses to imagining an intergalactic twist on the entertainment, Gary Larson's dark humor runs wild under the big top. Likewise, the clowns of the circus are given the spotlight in many circus-themed comic strips, with the Far Side imagining, what would it be like if clowns ran Congress? How competitive does the industry really get? And how much do we really know about what goes on behind the scenes of the circus? The answers are guaranteed to make you laugh. When a professor unfortunately gets abducted by aliens, he is given an odd job by his captors, to write calculus equations as entertainment as part of an alien circus act. Doing calculus is hard enough, but the pressure of an alien holding a whip 3 feet from you does not exactly help matters. An alien Far Side circus is a far cry from a human one, but there is still a center ring and a ringleader, leaving some odd similarities that establish the setting of the events of the strip for the reader. Nevertheless, Professor Doyle is one truly unlucky guy to not just get abducted by aliens, but an alien circus at that. At least his math knowledge is paying off for him in this alien circus, or who knows what would have happened for him. You might see outlandish animal acts at a circus, but a pyramid of cows is downright astounding, which would understandably astound anyone who sees the sight. Moreover, a formation of cows where a farmer is milking the cow at the top is the act captured in the Far Side. Talk about multitasking. Not only is this pyramid a showstopper for the circus viewers, but it manages to do justice to the astounding legacy of the Lipizzaner horses for which they're named, albeit in a manner far more befitting of dairy cows. Gary Larson loves a good pun, and is incredibly adept at delivering them, as seen in virtually hundreds of comic strips serving as a testament to his wordplay talents. Imagining a Congress that is filled with clowns, this version of Congress gets a punny makeover and becomes Clowngress, which is a lot more colorful and zany. There are kick-me signs on members, while employees compete to make their ID badge photos as ridiculous as possible. The Clownagress of the Far Side seems a lot more fun than the real world, but that could be said for many Far Side comic strips at the end of the day. 2 bears have gotten stuck as performers in a circus in this image, with one bear holding a tad bit of resentment towards the other, basically blaming them for getting them taken by the circus in the first place, and for their current position as trapped animals who have to ride around on bikes and sidecars for people's amusement. Thinking that there never could be a trap far out in the woods, the bears were unfortunately proven very wrong. Commenting on the captivity of wild animals for circuses, the Far Side makes it very clear, but in its typical morbidly funny sense of humor, that the animals themselves are not exactly thrilled to be circus performers. In the process, taking care to bring home the question of the ethics of animals in these forms of entertainment, years before the removal of animals from circuses occurred on a wide scale. A stellar attraction of the circus, Rex the dog unveils a new trick, which consists of him riding a unicycle on a tightrope high in the air while juggling several items at once, including cats, all while balancing a vase on his head. Sounding like an amazing feat, there is one catch. Rex is an old dog, and he is performing a new trick. The comic strip plays on the old adage, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. If that saying is true, then Rex is in a whole lot of trouble and danger. It does not help that Rex keeps reminding himself of the fact that he is an old dog doing a new trick, while he is actively doing it. It is like he is trying to psych himself out, which we wouldn't advise. It is no secret that animals were not treated well in circuses. In fact, there are no longer animals included in the Barnum and Bailey Circus and Ringling Brothers Circus after decades of protests against the maltreatment of animals in their shows. The Far Side uses that common knowledge about circuses and animals and uses it for a darkly funny comic strip. The comic strip portrays Bobo the bear, complete with tutu, making a break for it from the circus once and for all thanks to his ability to ride a bike. Readers get to know that the bear remained free for the rest of his life. Although, Bobo did need some counseling for help with his years when he was stuck in the circus. Bobo's escape from the circus is framed like a prison break, with the bear frantically pedaling to freedom. When 2 witches who look straight out of Oz see that the circus is coming to town, they reminisce about how the year previous was an impactful day at the circus for one of them. A clown with a boutonniere that shoots water asked one of the witches, Ruby, to smell his flower, spraying her with water. Anyone who has seen the 1939 film The Wizard of Oz knows the effect of water on a witch. It melts them. As a result of getting sprayed in the face with water by the clown, Ruby's face is now melted. One would think that Ruby and her sister would be traumatized from the circus, but they seem ready to go back for seconds. The circus ad is also a funny little detail because it is for the Dingling Brothers Circus, a play on Ringling Brothers Circus. Celebrity Every Day 26.